We will be finishing transformations of graphs today. We've already completed one. We were doing translating. They were going up the y-axis and across on the x-axis. And then the last video we did was completing the graphs A and B here where they stretch and shrink. Okay, so we're going to complete C and D now, and you'll see how negative numbers impact the stretching and the shrinking of these graphs. So we're going to use Desmos again to input these functions. Remember, our parent function is f of x equals x, and that will be a positive slope going from the very bottom to a diagonal through the point of origin up to the top, and you can already input those to help you out. Okay, let's go to Desmos. At Desmos, the parent function is already inputted, and the second function will be in just a moment. We're going to go up, put f of x expression, and remember on your paper when it says h of x or f of x or g of x, that's all the same. So we're going to use f of x equals, and we need parentheses, -1 divided by 2 x. And that color will be changed so we can better see it on the graph. Let's put it as red. All right, let's move the window down so you can see it. Okay, you can see your parent function here. It's a positive slope. And what has happened is our transformation has changed into a negative slope here. Okay. So on your worksheet, you will now be able to input your negative slope going down again through the point of origin on your page. And our last function will be h of x equals -2x. You should have already put your parent function in here going from our diagonal corners through the point of origin, and we'll go back and input our last function. Okay, here comes the last function. We go up to the plus, put in f of x. F of x equals -2x, and we will change that so you can see the difference between these two. Okay, you can see all three functions as you move it down. If you need points to look at, you know this is 0, 0. And then if you go up here, we see that our graph will be on -1, 2. And if you need another point, it will be +1, -2. So we can input that onto our worksheet here and here, and then draw a line going down through the point of origin. And that will complete that worksheet.